baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
This ball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
These guys are hoping that Altuve can turn it around today.
Aledmus Diaz stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is fouled straight back. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Slow grounder to first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fifth.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Into the box now, Alvarez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Houston leads this one 1-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
To short. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Tommy Pham. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Altuve has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head to the 2nd inning here in St. Pete. The Astros on top, 1-0. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Jose Bautista.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Diaz is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or 2 in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. And that misses ball 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Austin Meadows. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Brandon Lowe.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lowe hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Batting second. First baseman.
Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes again. 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from St. Petersburg, Florida. Nice look there of nearby Clearwater.
Leading off for Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 10 for him on the year. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Striding in once again, Max Muncy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Striding in, Joey Wendell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Joey Wendell.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Bends down and he barehands it. Safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between 1st and 2nd.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Payoff pitch home to Zunino. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Hey, it doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Andy Diaz is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Alvarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 44.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode and you haven't taken one swing.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pham sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 19.
Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Another 1-2 delivery. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Zunino has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0.
Fourth inning.
Striding into the box, Avisail Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off 1-0. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now another 2-2. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trade. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Robinson Chirinos.
fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, he jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you get a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Here's George Springer. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a curveball in for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now a pitch on the way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Line toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Vidal Nuno is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Alvarez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Austin Meadows. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So striding in, Brandon Lowe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Strike called. 2-1.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Yulieski Gurriel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Aguilar is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Jose Bautista. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Garcia on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Zunino gathers it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Wendell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Zunino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Nobody out, runner on first. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now another 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Ready for another chance? Andy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Pause. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Wendell rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll get a little closer here if the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Now batting, right fielder.
First offering on its way. Avisail Garcia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
This is skied out toward right. Bautista has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jose Altuve will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. So stepping in, Aledmys Diaz. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. There goes Altuve. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's on the move again from first. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Digging in once again, George Springer is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Wendell has it. Throw goes over to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Max Muncy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about him. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up the second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Austin Meadows. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gurriel racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Ready once again, Brandon Lowe. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
Ball that's outside.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the sidearmer, Joe Smith. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a little blooper to center. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Joey Wendell. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line towards center field. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays get one back here. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Bregman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And now pitch on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. One and two. Here it comes. This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So digging in now, Alvarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Springer. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Now batting, third baseman, Andy Diaz.
Colin McHugh is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Colin McHugh.
Into the box now, Andy Diaz. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but, man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And the changeup is way low that time. McHugh gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One for the Rays on the solo home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Rays 3. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
19. Jose Bautista.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In the air now, out to right field. Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Garcia on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Leading off the bottom of the
Now in the box, Tommy Pham. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Roberto Ozuna is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they always talk about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. We'll see how the ninth inning plays out.
Austin Meadows is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit slowly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number
Striding
5,
in, Brandon Lowe.
Brandon Lowe.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Pham is on his way home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Aaron Sanchez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Aaron Sanchez.
From the stretch, Jesus Aguilar is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Ryan Presley comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Ryan Presley.
Standing in now, Joey Wendell as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Drilled down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Hard hit at third. Altuve for 1. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Eric Sogard will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Eric Sogard.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Diaz has got it, and the side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied 5-5. Willie Athamas will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Brendan McKay is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Moving out for the Astros, center fielder,
into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Alvarez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Andy Diaz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So here is Avisail Garcia, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for Tampa
Stepping
Bay.
into the box,
Center
Kevin
fielder,
Kiermaier.
Kevin
He's hitless in 3
Kiermaier.
at-bats to this point. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3. Will Harris, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now batting.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. One left. Emilio Pagan takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 15.
Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he puts it on the ground to second. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. Astros leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Number 3 will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
And leading off for the Rays, designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Martin Maldonado is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Austin Meadows stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Willie Optimus. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Brendan McKay. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboarded first. Ready for another shot now. Joey Wendell. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. In there, 0-1. The 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Justin Verlander trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Justin Verlander.
Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Rays strand a pair. This ball game still tied 5-all. Digging in once again, Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Optimus ranges to his right, and he's set down 1 away. Here's George Springer. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Garcia. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Diaz. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Diaz is retired, and there's 1 away. So here is Avisail Garcia. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Center
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a walk in his last trip. Low for ball one.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Sent on the ground out to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late, but either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Take a quick. Chaz Rowe takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
53. Chaz.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Now a ball line softly down the right field line, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Little soft liner right there dropping into the outfield. He didn't hit him hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Here's the first pitch. Alvarez is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pham on the move. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 10.
Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Optimus is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. This remains a 5-all ball game.
And leading off for the Rays, second baseman,
Willie Optimus is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Brendan McKay. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Joey Wendell working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Set to get his day started, Martin Maldonado, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To his left, Diaz. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Aledmus Diaz. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Wendell scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now batting, Andy Diaz. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he misses there. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Diaz picks it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So here is Avisail Garcia, still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. So they go down. Alaniz gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So striding forward now, Max Muncy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pham ranging back, and they have taken the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Talk about living up to the hype. We heard in spring training that this rookie had all the makings of being a great one, and swings like that are the reason why. What a pretty swing, and what a rookie year he's having.
Now batting.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that'll extend the inning and give Jose Bautista a chance as well.
Well, he can sleep a little bit better. He was having a miserable day. 0 for 6 before that one. Now 1 for 7. I wish he could go home and say you got a little something today.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. Last time through was a base hit. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Has a look, now the pitch. Austin Meadows comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Hector Rondon gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Hector Rondon.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Standing in, Willie Optimus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Zach Greinke gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning.
Zach Greinke.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Meadows is digging for home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 7-7 game. Into the box, Brendan McKay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Joey Wendell. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gurriel is after it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Settling in now, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Maldonado.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pham going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Altuve. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Aledmus Diaz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Here's George Springer. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
George Springer.
This is foul right side. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. Ready once again, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Andy Diaz. Now here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Number 64 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. And easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Takes this the other way to right. In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit.
That's a tremendous at-bat. Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't write it any better.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going until we get a winner, and we are tied. Jose Alvarado will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning. Max Muncy is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Pham is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Shoots this one over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more. Alvarez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
The left fielder, number
Digging
10.
in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tommy Pham. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Meadows. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Willie Optimus.
Into the box now, Willie Optimus. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Striding into the box, Brendan McKay. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Hang in as long as... Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Carlos Correa will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down. At the plate, Martin Maldonado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this.
Oh, look at the diving stop. It's there. He got him. The defense. Carlos Correa will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Stepping in, Joey Wendell. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. Michael Brantley is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit. Throwing to second. And he's safe.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over? Or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
Travis d'Arnaud shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Striding in once again, Andy Diaz.
Andy Diaz.
So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Kevin Kiermaier.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. And now everybody's running. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game. Well, the man you see right there had